In Imperial Year 1181, the new Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, led a strategic assault against the monastery at Garreg Mach. Though her own losses were great, her foes had no choice but to surrender. Archbishop Rhea commanded the Knights of Seros, leading from the front lines against the Imperial army. But amidst the chaos of battle, she vanished, and her whereabouts remain unknown. With this single attack, the Adrestian Empire officially launched its offensive against the Holy Kingdom of Fargus and the Leicester Alliance. The unification of Fodlan has begun.
Reach for my hand, I'll soar away into the dawn. Oh, I wish I could stay here and cherish hearts in peaceful days. I fear the edge of dawn, knowing time betrays. Faint lights pass through colored glass in this beloved place. Silver shines, the world dines, a smile on each face. As joy surrounds, converted bounds, and I can feel them breaking free. For just this moment lost in time, I am finding me. Yet still I hide behind this mask that I have become. My blackened heart, scorched by flames of force I can't run from. I look to you like a red rose, seeking the sun, no matter where it goes. I long to stay where the light dwells, to guard against the cold that I know so well.
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Ethereal Moon. Reunion at Dawn. It is Imperial Year 1185. Nearly 5 years have passed since the fall of the monastery at Garreg Mach, and war continues to plague the lands of Fodlan. Verdiad has been captured. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in shambles. The Leicester Alliance is on the verge of collapse, fractured by two opposing factions: those who support the Adrestian Empire and its ruler, and those who seek her demise. Meanwhile, under Emperor Edelgard's rule of law, the Adrestian Empire continues to expand its reach. The path to a new Fodlan, unified by imperial strength, may yet be in sight.
Oh. Wow, shocker.
How long do you intend to sleep?
I thought you were dead. By fusion.
Your body is awake. Your eyes must open now, and you must find the strength to stand upon those legs of yours. Like so much rain, a pool of blood has fallen to the ground. As spears and arrows pierce the earth, it weeps. And even now, it weeps. In order to survive, they kill. And so the people of this world are lost in an abyss of suffering. They weep as well. The only one who truly knows the nature of such things is I. Or rather, you.
I'm still sleepy. Give me 5 more minutes.
You are a complete and utter fool! Have you not changed one bit? Get on your feet. Right now! I'll coddle you no more! You are just like a child, always needing me to hold your hand.
Oh gosh, these are the only 2 options I have.
Are you awake?
Who are you?
I'm just a villager here. What are you doing in a place like this? I honestly didn't expect to find someone floating away down the river.
Garrick Mach is upstream of here, but that place was abandoned.
What do you mean?
Huh? You don't know? The Church of Saros isn't there anymore. Though, there have been some folks still living there in the 5 years since... well, you know. Anyway, I've heard some thieves have been spotted around those parts these days.
5 years?
Are you feeling alright? You didn't hit your head or anything, did you? It's the ethereal moon of the year 1185. It's been nearly 5 years since the monastery fell. Tomorrow was supposed to be the Millennium Festival, but who's got time to think about things like that?
Party time! We gotta make a party time. Alright, that's right. Edgar is such an itch.
Yeah, that's what I said. But with the war and the Archbishop still missing it all, I doubt there's a soul to be found who has enough blessings worth counting. Hey, slow down, will ya? Where do you think you're going?
The monastery.
Are you crazy? I told you. They say thieves are running amok up there. And there's plenty of other dangers, too. Come on, I promise I won't say you're a coward. Just forget about going anywhere near the monastery. You just remember I tried to stop you. Got it? It's not on my conscience if you wind up dead.
No need to worry about me.
Unbelievable.
Oh, hey.
You overslept, Teach. Pretty rude to keep a fellow waiting like that, wouldn't you say? What's with that surprised look, my friend? You didn't really think I'd given up on you coming back, did you? Can you feel it? A new dawn is finally here. Not just for us, though. No. For all of Fodlan.
Oh, jeez. Poetic much, aren't you?
It's been 5 long years. Where have you been, Teach? You don't really expect me to believe that you've been napping this whole time, do you?
Yeah, I was sleeping.
It's a good one. Except that's not your lying face. I guess I've got no choice but to believe you. You're not exactly normal to begin with, so it's not a huge stretch to imagine you sleeping for that long. And this is where you say, just kidding, right? If this is a rib, now's the time to fess up.
Is the truth?
You must be insane, and yet... fine. I believe you, okay? But that means you don't know anything that happened after your last battle, right?
I am curious about what happened. What happened during the 5 years time skip?
I guess it's on me to catch you up. As you can see, Garrick Mach was crushed by the Empire and was never restored. The monastery is in ruins, and the town is in pretty bad shape too. Can you guess why?
Rhea has died?
Her body was never found, and the Empire never declared that she'd been killed, so no telling. All we know for sure is that Rhea suddenly vanished during that battle 5 years ago. The Knights of Saros have apparently been searching all over Fodlan for her, but the fact that this place is in ruins tells me they still haven't found her.
We must find her then.
True. I've got a mountain of questions I'd like to ask her after all.
Exactly! That lady is not dying yet. She needs to answer all our questions before she can die.
But I'm not so sure whether it would be good for her to return as the Archbishop. Rather, with her gone... never mind. This could be a dangerous conversation. Before we discuss the state of affairs in each territory, are you hungry? You must be. It's not much, but I did bring some food with me. Let's eat up and go from there.
Yeah, not eating anything for 5 years, that's a lot.
Whew, I am stuffed. Even the most humble of meals taste great with the right company. By the way, Teach, Do you remember the night before the ball? I know it was 5 years ago, but we promised that the Golden Deer House would reunite during the Millennium Festival. Today's the day we promised to meet up, but no one's here.
It's still early.
True, there's still some daylight left. Let's wait just a little longer. You never know, maybe someone will show up after all. Hey, Teach, just waiting around sounds boring, so why don't we get in some exercise? You know, help with digestion and stuff. You must be in bad shape if you've been sleeping for 5 years. It'll do you good to get your body moving again.
You want to work out?
Something like that. Look, if you come with me, you'll understand. Oh, and don't forget your weapons, okay? I want to make sure neither your leadership nor your skill with a blade have dulled.
If anything, it'll just stay the same. It hasn't grown much since the last time.
In the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, Imperial loyalist Cornelia has subdued all regions of the former royal house of Blathed to prevent further revolt. Prince Dimitri has been sentenced. Now, the backbone of the former kingdom, Houses Gautier and Fraldarius, struggle to continue the resistance. Cornelia, operating out of the royal palace, has accepted the support of the Empire to build an army and plots to wipe out all remaining kingdom forces.
Who's her? I think I remember hearing her name before.
In the Leicester Alliance, House Regan leads an anti-imperial faction, while House Gloucester directs the Empire's supporters. Despite the
Gloucester.
undeniable threat of fracture, the Alliance's adept new leader, Claude, deftly maintains the outward appearance of a unified front. In Enbar, the imperial capital of the Adrestian Empire, Emperor Edelgard fights to strengthen her regime. She has extended her reach to the kingdom by inciting a coup and continues to draw its former lords under her influence in pursuit of controlling all of Western Fodlan. In the meantime, the Knights of Seros have been dispatched to find Archbishop Rhea, who remains missing despite their searching. Left unattended, the monastery at Garreg Mach has fallen to ruin and become a haven for thieves.
Oh gosh. 5 years and everything just went to hell. Can we got anybody to defend the monastery? Jeez.
The thieves are here. Apparently they're trying to run off with treasures from the monastery.
What the? Intruders! Protect the goods!
Shut up.
This is gonna get expensive. Collect everything the thieves carried out.
Of course.
What's my strategy?
Oh, new voice. Let's see. We could just go ahead and kill them with swords. Let's go with it.
All is going to plan.
All is one plan.
There is still room for improvement.
Yeah, I don't hear you say that much.
At the ready.
I'm seeing new stuff now. Fail not. Can use fallen star.
Sorry, but I must.
We got this guy here. let's just bring that guy towards me, not to Claude.
I must lead them well. Predictable. Here is something to believe in.
Oh my gosh!
It won't be in vain.
Spirit attack put into a sword. I love it.
So close. Here!
A fitting outcome.
Okay, yeah, it's just me and Claude. Ah, damn it. Ay, 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 ay. Let's get rid of him.
Strategy in motion.
We're all desperate, aren't we? I'm that much closer to my goal.
Huh. Did I leave you on that?
Good fuel for a scheme.
Did I leave you on that level when last time we saw you?
Allow me to demonstrate.
Yeah, that's over there.
I must lead them well. My moment has arrived.
Oh.
You got yourself killed.
It won't be in vain.
We're all desperate, aren't we?
It's time!
Besides, the music is good. Perfect for a nap. Game. Nap. Die!
All is going to plan.
Oh. That's locked. Let's push you away. Oh!
The barbarity is even worse than the rumors. On my honor as a noble, I will expel these ruffians.
Oh, wow, you're looking pretty good, Lorenz.
Today was supposed to be a happy day, but the monastery is in such disrepair.
Over there. Is that the professor? And the others?
Professor, you're alive! Guess we better handle this before I celebrate, though, huh?
You finally made it. I suppose virtue still exists in this crazy world after all.
Wow, Lorenz and Leone changed a lot while I was gone. Regardless, enough
Shall
about
we?
that. Let me put this precious store away.
My orders?
Sword is what I mean.
Nice try! I'm not dying here.
I gotta put that sword away.
Shall
Can
we?
you reach? Yes, you can reach. Fire! No, I got. He defeated a breakable wall.
Shall we?
Oh my gosh, I hate that. Die!
I'll tolerate no obstacle.
Well, I'll take that door key.
Steady now.
Combat art. I cannot reach them. Whatever, I'll wait.
What's my strategy?
Your strategy just to kill them all. Sublime Heaven. Nah, not right now. I guess we could just use the Creator Sword. Weapon good!
I must lead them well. I fought and won.
Actually, let's get rid of the iron. We need the Vulnerary though, so sword. Let's get rid of the axe. Nice.
We're all desperate, aren't we?
Oh, never get tired of seeing that.
Watch and learn. Here is something to believe in.
Nice.
There's no turning back now.
A sword spin to a flip kick.
This experience is critical.
Get rid of that. Nope. Let's get rid of you. I don't like you.
This could turn the tides.
Bullen. I'm carrying that, and I don't have a lot of people trying to attack me.
Be gone with you! Thought you could best me?
Me? How ruthless!
Shall we? My orders?
Curve shot. Oh. Darn it. I'll take that door key. Yeah, let's get rid of the steel lance. Dismount, attack. With day 7 sword.
Sorry, but I must.
Alright. Gonna get there eventually, Hilda.
Alright, who's next?
Much better if you could have, yes, you know. God damn it. No damage.
Too easy.
Oh,
Is that the professor? And everyone else? If they're fighting, I gotta go help.
Wow, it's you! Here I thought you were dead all this time.
well, I'm not.
Could that be the professor's ghost?
Oh, boo. But no, I'm alive, and you're looking well. You're not sleepy anymore.
Hey, you're late. Hurry up and help.
Fudge.
Let's make this quick. I'll do my best.
Yep, you can definitely heal.
That helps.
All is going to plan.
This is... Actually, I have a plan for you. Now that I think about it. No, but we can make it. It do work. I mean, yeah, but... What just happened?
Shall we?
I... Why did you do that? Gosh. Finish him off.
A nobleman does his duty.
Let's make this quick.
Let's warp you right here. Take him by surprise, Raphael.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, it's still confidence. So you can...
Sorry it's gotta be like this.
There's a lot of bulletin I'm getting.
My orders?
At the ready. We're all desperate, aren't we?
Immortal Core. Ooh, chest key. I am gonna save that. Why can you move? I guess the 1+ thingamajiggy. Talk.
You've been alive all this time? Where have you been hiding? Never mind. Talk later.
Gambit. Oh, she has to stride. Okay, let's wait. No. I've been using it
Steady now.
too long.
Pointless.
There's no poison.
Predictable.
We could split into 2 groups. If we hit them from the north and south, we can trap their leader in a pincer attack.
Got it. Silver sword. Have 2 doors keys. Alright, let's get... You have the unlockable touch thingamajiggy. Ah, god damn it. How many divine pulses has been using?
Steady
No.
now.
I was trying to attack you.
Whoa! I can do this! No mercy.
He sounds a little bit deeper.
I believe I can do more.
Get rid of this steel sword.
Shall we?
Let's wait. I know exactly what to do with that.
Let's make this quick.
Leave it to me.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, I was planning to get you healed. I'm sorry, Claude.
My orders? How about a curtsy?
You're the assassin here.
At the ready. What's my strategy?
Thanks.
A bullet, a door key, and chest key, door key, 2 chest keys. I know what I want to do with you. Actually, I want to make sure that I don't get into his space. His space.
Shall we?
Alright, you haven't got a chance to attack anybody. Poor Hilda.
This'll take some strategy. What's
Look at that iguana. Let's trade you a chest key. And I'll open this chest. Armor Slayer, yes. Civil Delance. Oh! Doron!
Goddess, forgive me.
So I'm trying to get some water. Let's see. Let's go ahead and sacrifice to Leonie. That wasn't enough. Oh well.
I must lead them well.
I want to see this critical hit with the
This experience is critical.
gauntlets. Let's put this away. Attack. Oh, okay. Got it. Wait. Yeah, we gotta do something about that.
Don't get used to this.
Talk to
We've
me.
much to discuss, but first, let us dispense with the riffraff. It is a noble's duty after all.
Greatly heals. Oh well, doesn't really just heal everything.
Thank you. I'm getting the hang of this.
I was hoping it would just heal everything.
Professor, it's been too long. I do want to chat, but first let's handle these criminals.
Thank you.
Good. These are my children's.
Appreciate that.
But at least if you, from poison, you could just continue healing each other. Heal, heal, heal,
I'm
heal,
getting
heal.
to the heart of it.
I mean, that way we could increase our heart bonus, per se. No, not yet. Yeah, we got
That helps.
more physics to heal. Or to use, basically.
I want to learn even more.
I'll get them to talk to me too. Axel, you can look La Savia. Okay, oh wait. And let's see what's inside this chest. Curse this astral sword or something.
Is that really you, Professor? It's been so long. I thought I'd never see you again.
Aww. Let's help you recover.
Ha! Appreciate it.
Choose the new condition. It's still either between me or Claude falls in battle. Battle. Oh, she's healed. Alright, you can get down here.
The instant we arrived, we're neck deep in battle. We should have arrived late.
Let's wait. Let's put you here. And let's talk to you.
Professor? Is it really you?
Yes, it's me. No, I'm the ghost of his failures. You guys failed me.
Professor, boy, am I glad to see you. How did we end up in this situation?
I don't know. 36, 34, 32. It's aura you to death.
No, I'm not the one you want. I guess I've got no choice.
Come on, Palado.
It isn't looking good for us. Should we retreat?
Shoot.
So he revealed his true identity. Catch him and recover the treasure.
Linkaro Cloud falls in battle or Palado reach either target destination. Oh.
Get out of here!
Oh!
No chance.
In hell! Is that what you got? How is that we got you stuck with just a steel bow? We need you a stronger bow.
For Gerald.
Of course. Ooh. Actually, we don't need the door key anymore. Let's send that to the combo. Miasma. Wait, hold on. 36, 37. Yeah, I could afford you to get another higher level.
You should yield me a tidy profit.
Are you sicko? Ray, I forgot she's not 15 years old anymore. Still, you sicko! Speed ring to the convoy.
I thought it would be easy money. Maybe it wasn't meant to be.
Dead.
We took care of that. Are you sufficiently warmed up, Teach?
Oh, very. Yeah, I'm MVP. Allies' motivation increase. Awesome.
I'm exhausted. What gives, Professor? I was so excited to see everyone again, and then this happens. I'm still tired from the long journey. How did it come to this?
Let's all take a moment to catch our breath.
If you've got the spare time to play with those guys, the least you could do is prepare some tea.
Name Claude.
Come on, those guys were thieves. We couldn't just let them get away. It seems they've been taking advantage of the church's absence and doing whatever they please here.
I also like the fact that my guy smirked a bit.
In any case, I'm glad that all of you are well.
That's the spirit, Marianne.
That was fun. In fact, I wouldn't mind romping around some more.
So, you were alive this whole time, Professor. I am not surprised. In fact, that is why I came here.
And it doesn't look like time has rusted your skills. That's a relief.
I'm just glad everyone's alive and well. On that note, let's move this reunion party somewhere else. Now that we've dealt with those violent bandits, we could potentially use this place as our base of operations again.
What could you possibly mean by that?
I'm talking about the Leicester Alliance taking over Garreg Mach Monastery. After all, it's right in the middle of Fodlan. It's a critical strategic location.
Are you suggesting that we fight back against the Empire?
Yes!
Aren't you getting a bit ahead of yourself? The Alliance is in complete discord at present.
And, as leader of the Imperial faction of the Alliance, isn't Count Gloucester, your father, the main cause of that discord?
Yes, that is true. It was inevitable. Our house's territory is close to Imperial land, after all. Had we not consented to vassalage under the Empire, they would have invaded immediately.
Naturally. And to be clear, I have no problem with your house maintaining its Imperial ties until we're sufficiently prepared to revolt. The Empire is the cause of the infighting. If we rid ourselves of them, the situation should resolve itself. That's why I'm thinking we should make this our base, raise up an army, and stir up some trouble for the Empire.
Just like old time, we stir up trouble for everything. We're such little rascals.
Now you're talking. Sounds like fun.
So then, Mr. Leaderman, does this mean you intend to rope us into your little scheme?
Leaderman?
My grandfather passed away. That means yours truly is officially the leader of the Alliance.
If we had a more reliable leader, perhaps the Alliance would not have been divided.
Shout, Lawrence.
Think what you will. All I need to know is if you're in or you're out.
I'm happy to lend a hand. I won't let those Imperial dogs set foot in Alliance territory. I couldn't bear it if my village got caught up in the chaos of war.
I'll fight too. I've got to protect my little sis.
I will join as well. After all, House Ordelia was once dragged into an Imperial revolt. It ruined us.
Of course. I understand your motivation.
I'll fight too. It's time to take responsibility for my own future.
I don't want to run anymore. I hope I'll be of use to everyone.
We can do anything if we work together, Marianne.
What about you, Lawrence? Are you going to go back home to your scary father or what?
We cannot rely on Claude's scheming to lead us to victory. Therefore, I will remain. It is my duty to ensure Claude does not worsen the situation in the Alliance.
Lawrence, you're cool and all, but shut up.
All of us are fighting for a different reason, but we share a common enemy. If we don't act, the Empire will crush us eventually. I say we stop them before they have the chance. So, Teach, will you help as well?
I'll give it some thought.
Please do. I'm counting on you. Even if your ultimate goal is to find Rhea, it would be better to stick with us as you search. With you on our side, the Church will join us as well. That makes fighting the Empire a moral cause, which means it'll be easier to rally support.
Right. Because the Church really loves me.
Above all, your knowledge and strength are indispensable if we hope to stand a chance against the Imperial Army. Without you, my schemes are nothing. Just words. Please, take all of that into consideration as you decide.
You're really laying it all on the table, aren't you, Claude? Well, all that aside, this place is a mess. We can't very well make our base in a ruin. And repairing it sounds like a lot of work. I wonder if anyone would be willing to help us out with that.
You do it, Hilda.
Can it be? You were alive all this time?
Oh, where do you guys come from?
Professor, it is so good to see you again. My brother and I were worried about you.
Why haven't you changed?
Oh, thank the goddess. I couldn't bear the thought of letting Gerald down by not finding you.
Guess you lucked out. We've been looking everywhere for you, but I see Lady Rhea isn't with you. Damn.
Everyone was real worried about you, Professor.
Cyril? Is that you? You've grown up, kid. Have you been looking for Rhea with the Knights?
Of course, without Lady Rhea, I don't belong anywhere.
Cyril, that's not... Never mind. We'll figure it all out.
Oh my. The Golden Deer House is together again at last. And all grown up. Well, for the most part.
I do regret that we were never able to hold a proper graduation for all of you students.
How is the search for Rhea going, by the way?
It has been 5 years since Lady Rhea disappeared. We have devoted all of our energies to finding her. However, without being able to set foot in Empire territory, we are at a standstill. We had hoped that perhaps the Archbishop would return here on this day. That of the long-awaited Millennium Festival.
Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case, though I don't suppose you had very high hopes in that regard. Even if she were able to return here, with the monastery in ruins, I don't think she would have felt safe enough to do so. Right, Hilda?
Yeah! This is an important location for the church. To think you've left it in such a state.
I see what they're doing. Wink, wink.
Even if she were able to return here, with the monastery in ruins, I don't think she would have felt safe enough to do so. Right, Hilda?
The believers are mourning this destruction.
That's true. Perhaps we've left it alone for too long. We've got to make things right.
I can clean this place up like new. It's not fit for Lady Rhea like this.
And leaving this place in ruins affects the safety of this area, too.
Agreed. There is also a great deal of valuable literature here.
Then let's do it. If we all work together, we can restore the monastery to its original beauty.
We will require the aid of skilled craftsmen, too. I shall seek out any such individuals who are willing to return to Garrick Mach.
Fantastic! I'll figure out how to split up the work, and then we can get started.
What a nice reunion. And with a reunion comes revolt. We're gonna take back our land and our will to live. Or something.
Reach for my hand.